नहमदुहु व नसल्ली अला रसूलिल करीम अम्मा बाद. Good afternoon, good morning, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I hope all of you have gone through the formulae and the calculations on IC engines. Therefore, let us solve some numericals on IC engines. See, all those calculations and formulas you have seen that have been explained very clearly. Now let us solve some numericals. I am dictating the numerical as well as you want it is to be written on the board also. Not required, no? Okay. So please write down numerical 1. Write down a 2-stroke cycle IC engine has a mean effective pressure of 8 bar. The speed of engine is 1200 RPM. 1200 RPM. If the diameter of bore and stroke are 120 mm and 160 mm respectively, find the indicated power developed. Okay. Now, whenever a numerical is there, first you carefully read the given problem, then put the data as I am putting here. You see, what is said is 2-stroke. First you have done it is 2-stroke engine. Okay. Because for IP calculations there are different formulae for 2-stroke engine and the 4-stroke engine. Therefore, first what you have to write is 2-stroke engine. Okay. Then what is given in the numerical is the mean effective pressure is 8 bar. Mean effective pressure, what we have taken, the notation is P or PI. Whatever you want, you can take it as P or PI or PIM. That you can take down. It is given 8 bar. Okay. Then the next is the speed of engine is. The speed of engine is 1200 RPM. Means for RPM we have taken capital N. Therefore you put capital M, the notation, and write down 1200 RPM. Okay. Then the bore dia and the stroke. Bore dia we have taken the notation as BC. Bore dia is how much? 120 mm. Okay. 120 mm. And stroke is 160 mm. Stroke means stroke length. Whenever it is said stroke, you have to take it down as stroke length. It is given 160 mm. Okay. Find the indicated power. What is asked to find is IP is equal to how much? This is what asked to calculate. Very simple. All of you see here. Your attention please. Please, your attention please. See, whenever pressure we have to take down, I said, while taking the calculations itself, it's supposed to be taken in Pascal. Okay. The bar to be converted into Pascal, 1 bar is equal to 10 to power 5 Pascal. Therefore, this we can write down. That means all the notation you convert into SI units. Therefore, this could be written as 8 into 10 to power 5 Pascal. Okay. This is there. Then RPM formula is also given, RPS formula is also given. Therefore, let the RPM be as it is. Because whenever RPM is there, in the formula it is divided by 60 is there. That will automatically be converted into RPS, revolution per second. No problem. Okay. Now DC, the bore diameter is given 120 mm. Whereas SI unit for the length is meters. Therefore, it's supposed to be converted into 120 into, we know 1000 mm is equal to 1 meter. Therefore, it is to be divided by 1000 to convert into meter. Divided by 1000 means into 10 to power minus 3 we can write. Or only dividing by 1000 we can write 0.12 also. 0.12 meter also. That means in the calculator either you can take down these many meters, or you can take down these. Either you can take like this 120 into 10 to power minus 3 meter, or directly dividing by 1000 you will get 0.12 meter. Is it clear to you? 120 divided by 1000. You want to write? You write 120 divided by 1000 is nothing but into 10 to power minus 3. In the same way, length of his stroke must also be changed into 160 divided by 1000 or into 10 to power minus 3. This could be written also as 0.16 meter also. Because for faster calculation, if you take down directly here at the data, when you have converted, then if you take down 0.12 meter, 0.16 meter, then your calculation will become faster. Otherwise, you can put 160 into 10 to power minus 3. No problem. Now you have to find IP, which engine it is. Whenever you are finding the indicated power for 2-stroke engine, and for the 4-stroke engine, the formula is different. And therefore, we have to see which type of engine, 2-stroke engine. Therefore, the formula for the IP is equal to what we can take is K plan divided by, if it is capital N, divided by 60 is supposed to be there, and if it is Pascal, this divided by 1000 to be there, to write this into kilowatt. Okay, is it clear to you? Then the indicated power will be in kilowatts. IP is equal to K plan by 60 into 1000. K is not even, we supposed to take K is equal to 1. Single cylinder we have to take. Okay. K means number of cylinders. Understand? When K is not there, we supposed to take K is equal to 1. Means single cylinder we have to assume. Okay. The engine could be with 1 cylinder minimum. Okay. Therefore, we have to put K is equal to 1. Assuming K is equal to 1. This we have to take. Okay. Then P is given, L is given, A. What is A? A is equal to, we can take it, A is equal to pi by 4 DC square. DC square. That we can take down as pi by 4 into DC is 0.12 square. This is what we can take. Okay. So for all these values, if we substitute here for the IP, then we will be getting indicated power in kilowatt. Are you able to understand? Therefore, here the K value is 1.
Baba, look.
There is no need of calculating area separately. only you can put this formula here, and K value, it is not given. If it is two cylinder engine, 4-cylinder engine, 6-cylinder engine, then the K will take that value. K is equal to 6, K is equal to 4, like that. Here it is not mentioned, therefore it is single cylinder we have assumed. Okay, therefore now substituting all these values, K is 1 and P is 8 bar, which in SI units 8 into 10 to power 5 Pascal, 8 into 10 to power 5 Pascal. Then A is given by pi by 4.12 whole square, that you can write down. Okay, pi by 4.12 whole square, or you can take down 120 into 10 to power minus 3 square, then this 10 to power 5 and 10 to power minus 3 square gets cancelled, giving only 10 to power minus 1, that's all. Okay, 10 to power 5 into area into RPM. RPM is how much? RPM is given 1200 RPM to be divided by this whole, to be divided by what? 60 into 1000. 60 into 1000. Why 1000? Because we are not taking the SI unit of power is watts. We want to write it in kilowatts, therefore dividing by 1000. And why this 60? 60 because it is RPM. We are supposed to take RPS revolution per second, therefore it is divided by 60. The formula time you have seen all these details. Here also you can understand. Is it clear to all of you? Okay? Please. Therefore, you make the calculations. Then what you are going to get is very simple. Very simple, and the calculations will give you the values. Come on, calculate it. How much you got? 28 point what? 28.95. Very good. 28.95 kilowatt. This we can write 28.95 kilowatt. If you got this, all of you got this. Or anybody is having difference? Difference means again you check your answers. Before this is the answer you got. Very good. So many kilowatts. This is the answer. And only this was asked. In this numerical, only this was asked. Finished. Let us take down another numerical. You take down the numerical 2. All of you understood this? Because very simple problem I have taken in starting first, only finding of indicated power for a 2-stroke engine. Okay? Take down second numerical. You got that? You got? Please. 28.95 you got? Very good, very good. Now take another numerical problem. Note down. An IC engine working on 4-stroke cycle. An IC engine working on 4-stroke cycle has a bore dia of 110 mm and stroke length of 120 mm. Is running at 480 RPM. Running at 480 RPM. The indicator diagram area is, oh, it is very good. The indicator diagram area is 4 square centimeter. And length is 6.8 centimeter. The spring value of the device used is device used is 10 into 10 to power 7 10 into 10 to power 7 10 into 10 to power 7 Newton per meter square per mm. Newton per meter square per mm. Find indicated power. Very good. Find indicated power. Again you read, once again you read the problem. See what are the things given in the problem. Then you note down step by step all those things. What are these given? It is 4-spoke engine. First you write down 4-spoke engine. Four-spoke engine. Because for the indicated power, there are different formulas for 4-spoke engine and 2-spoke engine. Okay. For 4-spoke engine, it is plan by 2. For 2-spoke engine, it is plan. Okay, plan. Okay. Now, has a bore diameter 110 mm. Bore dia. Bore dia, the notation what we have used is DC. The cylinder dia. It is given 110 mm. Note down. You put it with the notation, and stroke length 120 mm. Stroke length, the notation what we have used is L, and this is given 120 mm. Okay. Is running at 480 rpm. Is running at 480 rpm. When rpm is there, capital N we have taken, and it is given as 480 rpm. 480 rpm. Okay. Then what is given is the indicator diagram area is 4 square centimeter. No, there is a different data. There is a different data regarding indicator diagram. The indicator diagram data you separately take down. Indicator diagram data. Indicator diagram data you take separately. Okay. What is the data given? Area of diagram. Area of diagram. Area of diagram. Given how much? 4 square centimeter. 4 square centimeter. Okay. And length of diagram it is. This length, stroke length is different. It is length of diagram. Diagram. This data used to be given to find the mean effective pressure. Sometimes the mean effective pressure value will be given directly, or otherwise indicator diagram details will be given, and from that we can get the mean effective pressure, right? Then indicator diagram details are there, mean effective pressure we can find, or otherwise mean effective pressure will be given directly. Okay. Therefore, length of the diagram is given how much? 6.8 centimeter. 6.8 centimeter. Okay. Now, the spring value, the spring constant, the indicator
device constant that is given, right? Or spring scale, you can write it as spring scale. Spring scale, and this is given as 10 into 10 to power 7. 10 into 10 to power 7. What is this? Newton per meter square per mm. It is given like this. Newton per meter square is nothing but Pascal. Okay. Therefore, this we can say it as Pascal. Pascal per mm. We can say this as Pascal per mm. Are you able to understand? Newton per meter square is nothing but the Pascal. That is unit of pressure. Therefore, this will become, spring scale will become so many Pascal per mm. Okay, so many Pascal per mm it will become. Therefore, now from this the indicated pressure Pi can be determined by taking the formula area of diagram divided by length of diagram, length of the diagram into spring scale. This multiplied by spring scale. Okay. Therefore, this area of the diagram, you know, 4 square centimeter. Length of the diagram, you know, 6.8 centimeter. Right? And spring scale, what you are getting is Pascal. That is 10 into 10 to power 7. It is Pascal per mm you are getting. Right? Here centimeter square, 1 centimeter gets cancelled. What is remaining is this ratio will give us so many centimeters. Okay. This ratio when giving us so many centimeters, then this supposed to be, this constant supposed to be taken Pascal per centimeter, so that this centimeter and this centimeter gets cancelled and we will be getting the pressure in Pascal. Therefore, this is to be divided by 4 by 6.8 into 10 into 10 to power 7 divided by 10, then it will become Pascal. Okay, is it clear to you? How much you are getting then? 10 gets cancelled, 4 by 6.8. How much it is coming? 4 by 6.8. Check it. 4 by 6.8.
Zero 0.58.
0.58. Any more? 0.58 further. Next steps. इसके आगे है क्या देखो? 0.58 के आगे भी है तो होना.
82.
और है आगे?
हाँ 0.5882352941
0.588
23.
2 times 8.
हाँ 2 times 8.
Then you don't calculate it. You put it as it is. Because in actual calculation we will put as it is. So many Pascal you write down. Because we will not be reducing it at this level. This is the indicated mean effective pressure. Sorry. This is the indicated mean effective pressure Pi, and this is what we have to use in our indicator diagram. Right? To power 7. So many Pascal you have to use in indicated power diagram. This is separate calculation. You have followed? These have a separate calculation to find the indicated power. Right? Then IP calculation we have to do. IP is equal to, now we can write, because it is 4-stroke engine, therefore K plan by 2. K plan by 2 divided by, if it is Pascal, divided by, if it is Pascal divided by 1000. If it is RPM divided by 60. Therefore 60 into 1000 we have to divide. Right? This we are taking in Pascal. Therefore this is to be divided by 1000. And this is RPM given. Therefore divided by 60. K value, K is equal to 1. That we have to take because number of cylinders it is not given. Take K is equal to 1. When number of cylinders is not given, you can take the formula direct plan by 2. No need of taking this also. If number of cylinders are there, then only we have to put the value of K. Otherwise, plan by 2, that's all. Clear? Now, remaining thing, DC, from DC we can get area. Area is equal to what we will get? Pi by 4 DC square. DC square we have to take it in meters. This you can take 110 divided by 1000. Here SI units we have to change. 110 divided by 1000. Then it will become 0.11 meter. Okay. And this is also 120. 120 divided by 1000. Okay. This also will become so many meters. This also will become 0.12 meter. Right? All the data are converted into SI units that we can substitute. A is equal to pi by 4 DC square and DC is how much? 0.11. 0.11 square. Clear? Therefore now we can take down IP is equal to P. IP is equal to P value. P value is how much? P value is this. Okay. The P value also you write down before entering here. And P is equal to. P is equal to. We can take it 4 by 6.8 into 10 gets cancelled. 10 to the power 7 Pascal. 10 to the power 7 Pascal. Okay. Therefore now IP is equal to, we can write down IP is equal to K value. If you want to put 1, you put it, otherwise plan by 2 you can take down anyhow if you want to take 1. Okay. Now P is 4 by 6.8 into 10 to the power 7 L. L is how much? L is equal to 0.12. 0.12. If you want to show it separate bracket, you can show it. This is one value. This is another value. Then A is pi by 4 DC square. That is 0.11 square. 0.11 square. Okay. Then N by 2. N by 2 or PM. Why N by 2? Because it is 4-stroke engine, therefore N by 2. If 2-stroke engine means only N, that's all. It is how much? 480. 480. Divided by, because it is 480 RPM, therefore divided by 60. And this is Pascal, therefore divided by 1000. Divided by 1000 into divided by 60 here. This is what we can put. Therefore the answer what you are getting is, make the calculation immediately. How many, so many kilowatts you are getting. Okay. Tell me the kilowatts. How many you are getting? Fast. हमारे बच्चे बहुत फास्ट करते जी कैलकुलेशन. How much? 2.68 kilowatt. Very good. 2.68 kilowatt. 2.68 kilowatt. This is what the answer you got for indicator. 2.68 kilowatt. You got it? Is it clear to all of you? These are the indicator diagram details from which you are getting indicated pressure, indicated mean effective pressure. This you can write PIME also. PIME, indicated mean effective pressure. Or IMEP also you can write. Indicated mean effective pressure like that. PI or P only you can put. Clear? समझ में आ गया बच्चों? इत्मीनान है ना? Very simple numericals. Whenever you are having a question with numerical, you have to attend it first because you will be getting full marks for that. You may not be missing anything. As in case of theory, what you are writing, your way of explanation and the valuers thinking may differ a little. But in numerical, the answer will be the same whether you do it or the valuer is doing. Okay? This is what your answer. Okay? Now, take down another numerical. Okay? Come on. The following readings, take down third. The following readings, note down. The following readings were taken on a 4-stroke IC engine. Diameter of rope. Very good. Diameter of rope 12 mm. Diameter of brake drum. Diameter of rope is 12 mm. Diameter of brake drum 1.6 meter. Load suspended on brake drum. 100 kg. Spring balance reading 6 kg. Spring balance reading 6 kg. Crankshaft speed 300 rpm. Determine brake power of the engine. Very simple. Only brake power is asked here. Here indicated power was asked. Now the brake power problem is here. This numerical you do, then you will come to understand how various things can be calculated furthermore. Okay? This is for the numerical on brake power, to calculate the brake power. Right? Only brake power, that's all. And the details of the brake drum are given. Okay? Diameter of the brake drum, for that, which type of engine it is? The following readings were taken on a 4-stroke IC engine. You can write it 4-stroke engine. Okay? Then diameter of rope. For that, what is that we have written? Notation we have taken in calculations is D rope we have written. D rope. How much it is? 12 mm. Then what is given? Diameter of brake drum. For the diameter of brake drum, what we have taken? Only capital D we have taken. Brake drum only capital D, and brake drum radius capital R we have taken in the notation, in the calculations. Here also, if you want to write here, you can write the drum also. Right? This is given how much? 1.6 meter. Okay? Then next is load suspended on brake drum. Load suspended on the brake drum is dead load. Load suspended on brake drum means it is dead load. Notation what we have used is W, capital W. It is given how much? 100 kg. 100 kg. Whereas in calculations we have taken that it's supposed to be given in Newton. The load supposed to be given in Newton. Here it is given in kg. We have to change it into Newton. Then what is there? Spring balance reading 6 kg. For spring balance reading we have taken the notation as S. That is how much? 6 kg. This is supposed to be Newton only. And the net load we have taken, that is dead load. This is spring balance reading, and net load is given by W minus S. In the formula we have used W minus S as the net load. Okay, and supposed to be given in newtons. That we will take. Okay. Then what is given is crankshaft speed. Crankshaft speed is given. Means N is given. Is it given RPM? Then capital N you take down. If it is given RPS, small n. RPM is given, therefore capital N. 300 RPM. Okay. That is 300 RPM. Okay. Determine the brake power of engine. Then what is to be determined is BP is how much. This is what you are. Oh. Okay. No, it is very simple. The lengths in SI units supposed to be taken in meters. Therefore, what we can take is, you convert all this in SI units. This is 12 mm to be changed into meter. We can write it 12 by 1000 meter. Or 12 into 10 to the power minus 3 you can write, or you can simplify and you can put it as 0 point divided by 1000. 0.012 meter. This also you can do, because we have to get the effective radius, no? Therefore, mean effective radius what we have to get. Therefore, you convert it into meter separately. Diameter of the brake drum is given 1.6 meter. This is also to be taken in meter. Then definitely the effective radius you will get from these two. What is that effective radius? You will get from these two. The effective radius is R effective is given by R drum plus R row. Sum of these two radii is the R effective, which can be taken as D by 2 plus small d by 2, or this we can write D drum plus D row divided by 2. This will give us effective radius. Therefore, this will become, from these two, what we will get is 1.6 meter plus 0.012 meter divided by 2 meters. Or this we can write as 1.612 divided by 2 meters. Or this you can write simply 0.806 meter also. Okay, dividing by 2. Or directly you can put in the formula directly. Radius is how much? Effective radius. W is given, S is given. W minus S you can take separately the net load, but W minus S you can get, or directly in the formula also you can put it. Okay. What is the brake power formula? The brake power formula is, actually it is given by 2 pi nt, if it is RPM, then divided by 60, and if it is Newton meter, divided by 1000. Right? Therefore, this speed torque, if we find separately, well and good. Or otherwise, the formula itself we can change it as 2 pi n into W minus S multiplied by R effective. This will give us the torque divided by 60 into 1000. This you can do. But separately finding torque is very good. Because at least for finding of torque, whatever mass you are going to get, that you will be getting. Therefore, what we do is, torque we will find separately. T is equal to W minus S into R effective. Okay. Here W minus S, W kg, no, we want it in Newton because this is supposed to be in Newton meter. This is supposed to be in Newton meter. This to be often in Newtons. What you have to do? Kg is the mass unit. To convert it into Newton, it is to be multiplied by acceleration due to gravity. Therefore, what you will get here is, this will become 100 into 9.8 Newton. It is also 6 into 9.8 Newton. Therefore, here also we can write torque is equal to both reference, that is 100 minus 6 multiplied by 9.8 common, acceleration due to gravity, okay, multiplied by effective radius. How much? 0.806 into 0.806. Then it will become Newton meter. Okay, this you make the calculation. That is 94 into 9.8 into 0.06. Tell me how much? Fast. How much it is, you tell me. So that we can put BP so much. Come on, do it.
Seven
742.
742.48.
48.
72.
These many Newton meter, no?
Hmm.
This is one value you got for the torque. How much is the torque you got? Okay. So many Newton meter. Once you get the torque, you can make the calculation by taking this formula 2 pi nt by 60 into 1000. Therefore, so many kilowatts you are getting the brake power. Therefore, here you can write this is equal to brake power is equal to 2 pi into, calculate. This you multiply by RPM. RPM is how much? RPM is given, no? 300. This you multiply by 300. And multiply by 2 into pi. And divide by 60 into 1000. Okay.
$3.14.
Nice. 22 by 7 now. And
5312.
335 kilowatt. This is what you got the brake power. Okay. 23.335 kilowatt. This is what your brake power answer. Okay. That is the answer. 23.335 kilowatt. Very good. Now take down the fourth numerical. A 4-stroke petrol engine of, take down fast. A 4-stroke petrol engine of 110 mm bore. 110 mm bore and 160 mm stroke. and 160 mm stroke consumes 1.2 kg of fuel per hour. Consumes 1.2 kg of fuel per hour. The mean effective pressure is 6 bar, and its indicated thermal efficiency is 30%. The calorific value of fuel is 40 megajoule per kg. 40 megajoule per kg. Megajoule per kg. Find the indicated power and crankshaft speed. Very good, very interesting numerical, very interesting problem. Come on, all of you are very clear of these three numericals. No? Now let us take this fourth numerical. What are the details given in this? You see. Numerical number, what is this number? 4. Okay. In this fourth numerical, what are the details given? What are the things given? 4-stroke petrol engine. 4-stroke engine. Okay. 4-stroke. Immediately you have to write. Okay. In this, what is given is the 4-stroke petrol engine of 110 mm bore and 160 mm stroke, right? 110 mm bore means bore dia, DC, 110 mm, and 160 mm stroke length, 160 mm. Okay, 160 mm. Consumes 1.2 kg of fuel per hour. Fuel consumed 1.2 kg per hour. Fuel consumed per hour given, therefore you take down capital M. When fuel consumed per second is there, we can take small mf. Fuel, as in the calculations also I have shown you. Okay? Okay. The mean effective pressure is 6 bar. Mean effective pressure is given P, small p, that is given 6 bar. 6 bar. And what is given? And its indicated thermal efficiency. Indicated thermal efficiency is given how much? 30%. Okay, 30%. That means on unitary basis 0.3. Okay. The calorific value of fuel is, calorific value of the fuel is given how much? 40 megajoule. 40 megajoule. Find the indicated power and crankshaft speed. Find the indicated power. How IP is how much? And crankshaft speed means RPM is how much? And is how much? This is what you are told Is it clear? Okay. Like this, you have to write down all the data given. Convert the given data into SI units first. That means here DC is 110 mm. It is to be divided by 1000. To change it into meter, it can be written as 0.11 meter. Then 160 mm length of stroke, 160 to be divided by 1000, you will be getting 0.16 meter. Okay. MF is given 1.2 kg per hour. That formula also given you per hour basis also. That means it's supposed to be divided by 60 and 60, which comes in the numerator. Anyhow, it can be put capital MF, or you can take small mf also. Small mf is equal to capital MF divided by 60 and 60. That means 1.2 divided by 60 divided by 60 kg per second. Then it will become kg per second. This hour is converted to so many seconds, 60 to 60 seconds. That also you can write down. Okay. Pressure is given, indicated mean effective pressure is given bar. We are supposed to take it into Pascal. 6 into 10 to power 5 Pascal. Okay. Indicated thermal efficiency in percentage given. Percentage formula we can put, that is putting 100. Calorific value 40 megajoule. We have to take it into joules or kilojoule. Any one of the two. Okay. Because the power, indicated power, we are taking into kilowatt, therefore it can be taken in kilojoule. Therefore this is supposed to be written as 40 into 1000 kilojoule. Mega means 10 to power 6. It will become 40 into 10 to power 6 joules. Kilojoule means divided by 1000 again. Therefore it is 40 into 1000 kilojoule. Is it clear to all of you? Okay. Now, what is given is indicated thermal efficiency is given. Therefore, we have to use the formula for indicated thermal efficiency, from which indicated power we are getting very easily. Okay. From indicated thermal efficiency, we will be getting indicated power. Therefore, you take down the formula. Indicated thermal efficiency is equal to IP divided by MF into calorific value. This MF is there, then it's supposed to be 60 into 60. Or otherwise, small MF you are putting, then enough. This 60 not written. One and the same thing. Therefore, this will indicated thermal efficiency is given 30 into 100. Okay, that is given 30. Therefore, 30 is equal to, we can write it IP into 3600 divided by fuel consumed per hour we have to take, that is 1.2. Okay, calorific value to be taken in kilojoule, then IP will be in kilowatt. Therefore, calorific value in kilojoule is 40 into 1000. That is 40,000. Okay. This is what we are getting. Therefore, IP we can calculate from this. Therefore, we can write IP is equal to 30 into 1.2 into 40,000 divided by 3600. How much you are getting? So many kilowatt. How much you are getting? Calculator and tell me. Fast karna ji. 30 into 1.2 into 40,000 divided by 3600.
400.
Yes, 400. Correct. 400 kilowatt. Very simple calculation. Orally also you could have done. No? 12 3 is 36. 36 gets cancelled. 2 zeros gets cancelled. 400 you are getting. Very simple. 400 kilowatt is the IP. No, RPM is also asked. Right? How, where from we can get the RPM? Indicated power formula we have to take, because IP we know now. Therefore you take down IP is equal to 4-stroke engine. Therefore K, number of cylinders not given, therefore don't take K. Directly you put plan by 2, that's all. Number of cylinders if mentioned, then only you take down, multiply the number of cylinders. Plan 4-stroke plan by 2 divided by, because RPM 60 and divided by 1000. IP is known 400. Okay. P you know 6 into 10 to power 5. L you know given 0.16. And area you know pi by 4 d square, and DC is given how much? 0.11. Okay, multiplied by n divided by 2, this whole divided by 60 into 1000. Therefore n you are getting, n is equal to, फटाफट करो अब, 400 into 60 into 1000. ये 4 और 2 को भी ऊपर ही ले लो इधर, 4 into 2 divided by 6 into 10 to power 5 and 2.16 and 2.11 into pi and 2.11 square. कितना 102 और 6, ये पूरे 5 हो गए. Digging. Okay. Then 60 by 6, that is 10. That is 10. Very simple. 10, 40, you got 40 into 4, 163, 20 divided by this, 320 divided by this. So number 5. Time is there. Engine, a two-cylinder 4-stroke engine, a two-cylinder 4-stroke engine runs at 1100 RPM. And has a bore of 110 mm and stroke 150 mm. The brake load is 5 kg. At 500 mm radius. And mechanical efficiency is 80%. Calculate brake power and mean effective pressure. Okay. This problem, I am giving full hints. You can make the calculations or showing you here. 2-cylinder it is. Therefore, K value is there. Here the K value is 2. Okay. 4-stroke. That is 4-stroke engine. Okay. Then runs at 1100 RPM. RPM is given, therefore capital N, that is 1100. Okay. has a bore of 110 mm. Bore means cylinder dia. That is 110 mm. 110 mm could be written as 0.11 meter. Okay. And stroke is 150 mm. Stroke length, that is L, 150 mm. This we can write as 0.15 meter. Okay. Then the brake load is 5 kg. Brake load is given, therefore it is directly net load we have to take down. W minus S. How much? It is 5 kg. It is given 5 kg. We have to change it into Newton. Therefore it will become 5 into 10 to 5 into 9.8 Newton. Multiplying by the value of G, we will change it into Newton. And at 500 mm radius, 500 mm radius it is said, therefore this we have to take down as effective radius only. And therefore this is equal to 500 mm. 500 mm can be changed into meters as 500 divided by 1000. It will become 0.5 meter. Okay. Mechanical efficiency is given. Now what is asked to find? The brake power. Brake power is how much? And what is asked? Mean effective pressure is how much? Mean effective pressure P is how much? These two things we have to find. Okay. Now you know W minus S, you know R effective, you know. From these two you can find the torque. Okay. Torque is equal to, you can write W minus S into R effective. Therefore this will become W minus S is how much? 5 into 9.8 multiplied by R effective is 0.5. How much it will become? So many Newton meter you are getting. How much you are getting? Tell me. This is what the torque. Therefore the brake power formula we will be getting Vp is equal to 2 pi and Vp is equal to 2 pi and T divided by, if RPM it is to be divided by 60, so R Newton meter divided by 1000 to get it in kilowatt.
24.5.
And this you got how much? 24.5. 24.5 Newton meter. This is what you got. Torque. Okay. 24.5. 25. No. No, you have made a mistake. It cannot be. 0.5, 0.5 into 5 is 2.5. 2.5 is to be multiplied. Yes. 2.5 into 10. 24.5 Newton meter. Correct. Very correct. Sorry. This BP we are finding. BP means blood pressure. Is it blood pressure? Yes, students. BP. What is BP? Blood pressure. Brake power. Write down brake power. Brake power is 2 pi nt by 60 into 1000. Therefore, this we can write 2 into pi into RPM is given how much? 1100 into torque we got 24.5 divided by 60 into 1000 kilowatt. Right? Therefore, these many kilowatt means you will be getting the answer. How much? 1000. That's the answer. 60. 2 point some kilowatt. No? How much you got? 2 point some kilowatt. Therefore, BP is equal to
2.8
2.8 kilowatt.
2.8207.
2.82 kilowatt. Okay. 2.82 kilowatt. This is what BP you got. BP is 2.82 kilowatt. Then one more thing is asked. What is that? Is mean effective pressure is asked. To know the mean effective pressure, mechanical efficiency is given. From that IP we have to find, and finding IP formula you take down and calculate the mean effective pressure. Therefore, to do so, we are moving ahead for indicated mean effective pressure. To know P is equal to how much? Indicated mean effective pressure. P is equal to how much? For that, IP is to be determined. To know IP, mechanical efficiency is given. How much it is? Mechanical efficiency is given 80%. 80%. Okay. Mechanical efficiency formula is BP by IP is equal to BP by IP into 100 is equal to 80. Okay. Therefore, what we are getting is IP is equal to BP divided by 80 into 100. That is equal to BP is how much? 2.82 divided by 0.8. Okay. How much you are getting? IP is equal to, you got 0.8. Yeah.
3.5
5
3.5 to 5.
525 kilowatt. This IP you got. Okay. Then once you get IP, put this IP formula and to get a mean effective pressure, which it is 4-stroke engine, you take down the IP formula now. What is the IP formula now? You take it. IP is equal to we have to take K. How many strokes? Plan 4 strokes. Therefore, plan by 2 divided by, if it is Pascal, pressure is given. No, we can get it in Pascal. To get, therefore forget it. P we will be getting in Pascal directly. Okay. P, because this is kilowatt means kilopascal we will be getting. If it is watts, then Pascal, if you want to divide it by 1000. Okay. Pascals we are getting. And 2, what is that? If it is RPM, this is to be divided by 60. Now number of cylinder is there, it is given, and this is kilowatt, so many kilowatt, right? This kilowatt value is given. How much? We got 3.525 is equal to number of cylinder is given, its value is there, that is 2. That we have to put. P we have to find these many Pascal. Where P will be in Pascal. P is in Pascal. Okay. Pascal. Then P into length of stroke. Length of stroke is given how much? 0.15. Okay. And area we can write pi by 4 into DC square. 0.11 square. 0.11 square. Right. This is whole the area. Right. Plan N. RPM. How much RPM? RPM is given 1100. 1100 divided by 2 divided by 60 into 1000. Therefore, what you are getting is P is equal to, you can write 3.525 and 260 and 2000. You are getting it? This 2 and this 4 also you take down the numerator here. And 2 and 4 divided by this 2 and 2.15 and 2 pi and 2.11 square and 1100. This is what? These 2, no need of 2 again. Remaining you make the calculation, right? Therefore, mean effective pressure in Pascals you are getting. Okay? Is it clear to you? you got torque 24.5 Newton meter. You got BP 2.82 kilowatt, and you got IP 3.525 kilowatt, and you got mean effective pressure. How much you are getting? Make the calculation fast. If you divide it by 10 to power 5, you will be getting it in bar. Okay? Clear to you? Then the numerical 6 we will take in the next class. Okay? Because now you looks to be exhausted. Therefore, we will stop it. You solve this problem, and some more problem you solve in assignment. Many of these problems, some of these problems I am giving into assignment, and more problems you solve from the question papers also. Okay? All the best. Thank you.